that came to a tragic end here in Georgia.
I think if people can see that you turn wounds into wisdom or something really negative into a lot of goodness, I think people really respect that, and it builds something that people really want to get behind.
Today, the Pine Tree Country Club in Kennesaw hosted a golf tournament honoring Gene Siller. The professional golfer was murdered 3 years ago while on the course. He was an innocent bystander who walked into another crime. And Atlanta News 1st Chelsea Vineford is live tonight outside that course in Kennesaw. And Chelsea, I know you spoke with Siller's widow.
Yeah, since his death, friends and family have held similar tournaments, but this one was the first specifically for junior golfers and the first event since his killer was sentenced to life in prison in February. His wife, Ashley, says Gene loved golf. He also loved to mentor kids here out on the course.
I think it's just really cool to play like his honor and to play at his golf course that he was a pro at.
This week, 78 young golfers from around the world are competing in the first ever junior golf tournament honoring the late Gene Siller, a local golf pro and innocent bystander gunned down on the Pine Tree Country Club golf course.
I can't help but think he's watching down on us.
In 2021, Siller approached a pickup truck after it drove onto the course. The driver, Brian Roden, shot him. When police arrived at the crime scene, they found 2 other bodies in Roden's truck. Prosecutors later said it was the result of a drug deal gone wrong. Roden was recently sentenced to life in prison.
A lot of our grief is done kind of behind closed doors, but for events like this, it's all about like celebrating and honoring his legacy.
Siller's wife, Ashley, says following his death, she created the Gene Siller Memorial Grant, which provides financial assistance to junior golfers in Georgia to help them learn, play, and compete. Since then, they've raised over $700,000 in his name.
Some of the happiest I ever saw him was when he would come home and be like, so-and-so made the golf team, or so-and-so, you know, that kid that I've been training or that I've been coaching for the last couple of years, he had his best score ever.
And there was a noticeable pattern on the course during the junior tournament. Nearly all golfers were wearing red shorts, Gene's signature look, and the color he was wearing when he died 3 years ago.
I think after hearing his story, it impacted me a lot to think, wow, I'm not only playing this tournament for my own benefit, but I'm playing it because it was someone else's dream to promote junior golf, and I feel like I'm just advancing someone else's goals, and I think that's makes me feel pretty good.
And that tournament wrapped up here this afternoon. Ashley Siller estimates that they raised about $30,000 for that memorial fund. There will be another tournament coming up in August at another golf course. Reporting live in Kennesaw from Pine Tree Country Club, Chelsea Vineford, Atlanta News First.
Tonight.